All right. Welcome to another edition of Wrestle Talk with Lou and Mario. We have not spoken. Clash of the Castle just went off in Glasgow, Scotland. We have not spoken about any of this shit. So now we going to talk about it. Welcome to Wrestle Talk. I like to do a nice little intro, but I'm just like too pissed off right now. I want to get right into this. That's my co-host Mario Castro here. I'm Lou. I'm the loud one. My man is the most logical, sensible one. So he's probably going to have to calm me the fuck down over this bullshit. Seriously, seriously, right now. Now, we have not spoken. It just went off the air. I'm gonna kick it off real quick because I gotta get into this shit. Mario, we gonna kick it off with the undisputed title. Was the first match with Cody Rhodes, the champion, and AJ Styles. It's an I Quit match, which they haven't done one in I don't know how many years they haven't done one in WWE. I don't know when last time they did it. They did reference the old NWA Magnum TA Tully Blanchard one, which was one of my favorite I Quit matches. So I don't want to start off with this. I want you to start off with it. What's your opinion about this match between Cody Rhodes, the undisputed champion, against AJ Phenomenal Styles? You kick it off because I got something to say, and it might
Oh,
take a
damn.
minute, but you go first with this one. Go ahead.
All right. So I thought that the match was very well put together. It wasn't just in the ring. You see them going into the crowd. You see them backstage, out where the gorilla position was at. You also see Mama Rhodes getting involved in the match, having some choice words for AJ Styles. That was pretty cool. Uh, it was pretty obvious that Cody Rhodes was still going to be the champ. You just didn't know exactly how the ending was going to be because you can't make AJ Styles look weak. Then you go again. You can't make Cody Rhodes look weak. He's your champion. I thought it was well played off how the ending of the match, and I already know how people thought because I read the comments online. For me, the ending of the match was perfect. You send off AJ Styles. You basically write him off the show, making them look strong, not making them look weak. At the end, when he was handcuffed to the rope, and you see the big old what's it called, the steel steps, about to be thrown at AJ Styles, and that's when he gave up. But damn, they made Cody Rhodes look strong at the end. He throwed it at him anyway. The match was put. I thought that the match was put together very good, very well.
Okay. Okay. All right. You ready?
Yeah, let's hear.
Here, right? Okay. I will agree with you. The match was put together well. I will agree with you. From the blood, they both struck blood. Cody passed out, made AJ look strong. Uh, you know, you know, it was good stuff. The handcuffs, you know, good. It was a good match. Okay. This is my fucking problem. Okay. There was no reason for them two to have this match. None. None. But hold on, let me finish first. Let me finish first. Again, I'm going to say this like I said it last time. They had no fucking plan for Cody's reign. None. This match, if it was anybody else, I was good. It was well done. And I get what you're going to say, long term story building and this and that. But this is proven to me, because we're going to disagree on this shit. They have no fucking plan for Cody.
Hold on
Go on.
now. Hold on.
Come on.
Up to the point where the bloodline where Solo
I'm going to get
came
to
at
that.
the end. Now you have a storyline building up.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, there was no storyline before, and I was just starting to question myself. from last month. Where is all this going to? Now
Yeah.
at the end, you have a storyline built up. We're basically right there at SummerSlam, which is not that far off.
Mhm.
So maybe at Money in the Bank, we'll get to see a six man tag team match,
That's how it's gonna go.
hopefully,
Well,
between Cody
no, that's where
Rhodes,
it's going, bro. You know what's going there.
between
It's
Cody
going
Rhodes.
there.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get to see that match, and then it'll be interesting to see how this storyline develop further because I thought at some point Randy Orton would turn in heel. There's also talks about The Rock coming back. I'm not sure
Nah,
when he's coming back. Don't
nah,
forget our tribal chief needs to come back too. It's just a
yeah.
question of how this storyline is going to develop.
This is my problem. Okay, you said everything on point. You see him setting up for a 6 man. Great. Maybe because don't forget, I said this to you 2 months ago. This is before Gunther won the rights to go to SummerSlam. You only got two possible big time matches in the future with Cody. You got him against Gunther, and you got Randy turn on him. So I get it. They're slowing it up for maybe Randy to turn on him, and they do a big storyline that way. Teacher student type shit. I get it. This is my problem with this match. It's a good match for good entertainment. AJ is on his way out. You already was pissed off last time when he fought your favorite wrestler in the world, Logan Paul. That was a waste. Okay. What I'm saying is they had nothing prepared. If this is your preparedness for Randy in the future, you can do better than this shit. Yeah, you can do better. I'm sorry. AJ is too good to be. You had two matches with him. First match with him is in France. Then you went against your favorite, what's his name? Logan Paul. And now you got him going against AJ in the I Quit match, which did not make fucking sense to me. He puts the steps up. He's gonna fucking quit. I'm sorry. It was a fucking poor ass ending. That was dumb. Tell me why that was a good ending, because I do not understand why that was a good ending.
Well, hold on. Before I get to AJ Styles, two things. First of all, Logan Paul is not my favorite. Second, fuck Logan Paul. You need some way to write off a strong character like AJ Styles.
Oh, dude, no, you didn't say that shit. Are you
Yes, I did.
serious?
Yeah.
How was that strong? He's holding up the fucking step to him. Oh, I quit. Come on. Is that really being strong? You get him dirty. You did him dirty. Tell him out. Listen, that's a way of making Cody look strong that he can get down and dirty. Come on, man.
It didn't make
Come
AJ
on.
Styles look weak whatsoever, as much as he was using all kinds of weapons like the chair at the neck, the candlestick, and all these other things, the tables.
We don't agree. We, ladies and gentlemen,
Uh,
again, we do not agree. I told you before, I'm gonna tell you again. Look at our last episode. Cody Rain is bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm so sick of this shit. With the he told his fucking story. His reign is bullshit. They have to give him a better story. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back to it again, where Roman had it, my tribal chief. They gave him better storylines. We would never agree on this shit. We're not going to agree on it. I'm sorry, bro. We are not going to agree on this shit. They are not doing him right on this one. He's a popular guy. Just give me one more before I move on from this shit. Tell me why, in your opinion, this is a good move for Cody moving forward. Because I'm going to sit here and listen to you.
for Cody Rhodes to be champion,
Yes.
because you have two brands. You have the Raw brand, which is represented by a world champion, Damian Priest, and then you have a SmackDown brand. Which two, at their best, at this very moment, can represent SmackDown as a champion?
Oh, sorry. I had to get my leg. I was getting. I'm getting kind of. I get myself straight up first. I get that. There's no storyline for this man. There's nothing. I get it. If you're counting
There's
on
the
Randy,
blood. There's the bloodline. There's the bloodline. It's developing right now.
the only way you gonna have a good bloodline story, because I'm really getting sick of this bloodline already. I'm not feeling it. I'm not. I'm not feeling Solo, Tonga, Tui, whatever. I want Jacob. I want Jacob Fatu. When the fuck you gonna bring him out? He is the craziest cat in the world. He's better than all of them. He's gonna outshine Solo. He's gonna outshine Solo. So overall, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're not gonna agree on this match. I thought it was a well script match, and we will agree on that one. But it was with the wrong two people. We had our predictions. I guess what? Then we both predict Cody.
We both predicted Cody Rhodes.
Okay. I'm sorry. I gotta move on from this bullshit. I can't take it anymore. It's just, ladies and gentlemen, we'll never agree on Cody Rhodes. He's a Cody fan. I think Cody's reign is bullshit. I think he's a fake champion. That's what I think. That's just my opinion.
Uh,
So we'll move on from that one. I want to start off with this because I want to go first with this one. This is for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. Now, you are a defender of the champions coming to the ring, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. You have patience. After today, my patience is running real thin. Okay? You saw the match. I saw the match. She's going to either hurt herself or hurt somebody else. Hold on. I count 3 botches. It probably was more. Okay, now everybody's telling her or pushing her where to go. The girl has so much talent, so much talent, so much drive. I saw at one point in the match she was about to give up, and everybody kept on talking to her. Okay, and I saw her apologize to Bianca at the end of it. The match to me was I'm being nice, giving a C plus. Uh First and foremost, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta get the participants. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are the champions. The challengers are Alba Fire, Isla Dawn from Scotland, from Glasgow. I did this all wrong because I was totally upset about everything. I'm sorry. And against Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. Zoe has improved so much. I like Zoe. I wish they'd do more with her because she's a very good wrestler in the ring. Shayna's a good seller. She actually is a good jobber for everybody else. She's a good one too. They gotta do something with those two. The winners of this match, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, I felt they deserved it. I felt it was the right call for that match. I thought it was very good. Uh, to me, Jade has way more to learn, dude. They keep on putting her in little mini spots. She does her strong moves. She's gonna get somebody hurt. Seriously, she's going to get somebody hurt, or she's going to hurt herself. Um, I don't know what you're going to do with him now because the titles changed hands, but I know you're an advocate for them, so you go ahead, sir.
but I clearly remember saying send Jay Cargill back to NXT, right?
But you know it's not going to happen.
That's where the development starts, though. I mean, like during this match,
Mm-hmm.
it started off well. You see Jay and Bianca executing their
Yeah.
moves.
Mm-hmm.
I also noticed how Jade was taking her time, which is something she wasn't doing before. when she was executing spots.
For the most part. For
Up,
the
up
most
to
part.
up up to the very end, like you said, because you said you counted three botches. I think I counted two. I may have missed one. The other one for one of them was when she did when she was coming off the top rope. That was a
Yeah, that's
botch.
one.
Another one was a kick. That was two.
Yeah. And the one at the end. Because she
The
didn't know
tap.
what to do. They had to pull her back for the final pin. She didn't know where to go.
It
Come on, say it.
yeah, it really did. Those them botches just really messed up the vibe. It really did. I mean, like, I'm glad the titles are finally off them. I'm not exactly sure where the storyline would go with Jake Cargill and Bianca Belair. I know I would like to see them at SummerSlam. Cargill needs a little bit more improvement. She really does. She needs to
You
take her
said a
time.
little? A little.
Well, maybe a little bit more than a little. I'm trying to
Dude,
be
she's gonna
nice. You
get
gave him
somebody
a
hurt.
C. You gave him a C. I would have gave her an F.
I'm talking about the match, not just her. Her, she's against the F. Matter of fact, I'll give her a D minus for her. Because she did a couple good spots. Listen, I'm not gonna beat her up too much. She has a God-given talent. But dude, this proves to you AEW did the right call and got rid of her. They knew it. They knew that she wasn't gonna be shit. And Triple H, your guy, took her in. They said, okay, we could train her, we go do this and that. Dude, I'm sorry. I gave her, I was at 50-50 before this match. Now I'm in like 20%. I don't think it's gonna fucking work out. Honestly, say it true. I think she's a bust. Unless she comes out and does something, she's a fucking bust. She's a bust. She can't wrestle, bro.
Man,
Come on. Agree with me for
you know,
once.
I'm usually so quiet when you're on point and you're right, and only because the that part of the talent, well, I know that they need a fucking improvement.
Thank you.
Really needs work, and that's probably the part that we will agree on. She needs work,
Yes.
major work.
Major. She's gonna get somebody fucking killed. Dude. Actually, you know what? I think it was two moves. She almost dropped the girl. She almost dropped the girl the last time. She almost dropped when they won the titles against Kyrie and all of them. She almost dropped her. I mean, and you're right. She did slow down a little bit. I'll give you that, but not that much. She's going to get somebody hurt. But anyway, I am so happy they gave the title to the girls. I think they deserve it. Alba Fire deserves it. Dawn deserves it. Especially, I heard she went through a lot of shit this week or whatever. Uh, Maybe they'll take the tag team division somewhere else. But I wasn't agreeing when they won the titles in the first place, Cargill and Blair. Now they need to break up. Final thoughts, sir.
I thought it was the right call. I can't wait to see what Albert Fryer and Don do with these tag team titles on their run. It was time for Belair and Cargill to take the belts off them and find something else to do with them.
Predictions. Come on. I want to hear it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Ah,
Come on. Predictions.
all right. So you pick. Look, I'm gonna say the predictions, and then I'm gonna give my final 2 cents on this. You were right. You predicted Fry and Don. I predicted Blazer and Stark, just because I just didn't want them to Cargo and Belair to have the belts anymore. I
They
think
wasn't
all of
gonna
us
win them
felt like that.
titles.
Yeah,
No, they was in Scotland. They had to give somebody the titles in Scotland, bro. They had to give it to somebody. And they was the best ones. They was the
yeah,
best ones.
I
But
agree.
final thought?
That was my final thought.
You
I'm
sure?
glad they got the belts off. Yeah, I'm glad they got the belts off them.
All right. Before we move on, if you was a talent guy, what would you do with Jade right now?
Get her off fucking TV. Have her train with Norman Smiley at NXT. Keep her there for about a good 6 to 8 months, and then make a decision whether they're gonna put her back on the main roster or have her at NXT.
I don't think her ego would take it.
Nor- I don't give a shit what her ego would take. Norman Smiley is one of the fucking best wrestlers out there right now. Do you
Yes.
realize that most of the wrestlers that's on the main roster right now came from him
Yep.
training those guys?
Hmm. That's true. My final thoughts: the right team won. I'm glad they gave it to the girls. Congratulations, Fry and Dawn. You deserve them. I think they was wrote off the TV so many times. They fought back. They did the right call. So your buddy Triple H finally did something good.
Oh, thank you.
Next, next, let's get to the Intercontinental title. Champion Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable. This is your match right here. Start her off, baby. Tell me what you think. Come on, give it to me.
Uh,
Come on. Oh
oh,
boy.
it was a sleeper
Oh,
match. Uh, I'm not gonna. The match was putting me to sleep. The only part that was keeping me awake is them taunting us if Otis was actually going to turn on Gable. Crowd was chanting for Otis, and then at the end, you see Beauty and the Beach walking off together off in the sunset. But
oh man.
with-
No, he didn't say Beauty and the Beast. No, he didn't.
how else would you reference that?
Man, right, you do so let me get it straight. So you're saying right they're doing the whole him and Mandy shit over again? Remember Mandy Rose? They was doing that Beauty and the Beast shit back then too.
Similar, but I was going to say more like Hulk and Elizabeth back from the 80s when Hulk had that lust in
Ah,
his eye.
yeah,
I thought it
I
was
guess
more
you can put a
similar to
spin on that.
that. Chad Gable was still in the ring, looking all pissed off, that
Like,
jealous.
yeah, he stole his girl. I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
But you didn't like the match.
the match was
There's
boring.
some
If it
decent
wasn't for the
spots.
story, but maybe some, but the storyline was kept on holding it up.
Well, sir, I gave it. I was very kind. I gave it a C+ match, but I gave it a A- storyline because I love this storyline. I fucking love the storyline. I haven't seen a mid card storyline like this in years. And the longer they go with this shit, the better. I love it. I want to know where
I,
my buddy Kazawa was. I want where was he?
yeah, that's a good question. Like,
You
I ain't see
know,
got Kazar at all on the show,
I
and I
want
actually
this.
thought
What?
for a split second, I actually thought that Chad Gable was gonna win the championship, and I'm like,
No, I never
no
thought
way,
that. No,
no way that's gonna happen right now.
nah. Chad's not gonna win it. But now, I guess now, right? Remember when I went off my rant when Sammy beat Gunther, and I said you
Yeah.
better have a fucking good reason. I said this last time.
Hmm.
I can see this, and I can't see it. Okay. It's my grandson back there. He have in the background. um, I guess I'm getting it. Okay, but this is not over with, bro. I don't know if they're gonna carry this in the Money in the Bank, but I want to see this storyline keep going, keep going. I don't want it to stop. I want to go for another. I mean, realistically, do you think they can stretch this out to SummerSlam?
I think they can stretch it out to Money in the Bank. They might get Otis involved in the Continental title match some way somehow, maybe to enhance it. Because honestly, if I don't want to see Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable 1-on-1 for the title again. We saw that
No,
just now.
yeah, it's bullshit. Yeah, we already seen it twice.
They need something. They need something to enhance it.
I'm gonna run something by you that I think would might work. I think when it finally blows up, right? When this all finally blows up and Otis finally turns, everybody turns. But I think I want to see it turn a different way. I don't want to see Otis go good, too much. I want to actually see Otis turn. I want to see Kazawa do it.
Hmm.
I want to see Kazawa do it. I don't want Otis to turn on Chad. I want Chad to turn on Otis. Like, this is where I would use Bronson Reed. Bring him in. Say, okay, I got a better student now. You ain't worth shit. Okay. I don't want to see Otis turn on Chad. I want Chad to turn on Otis and bring in Bronson. That's what I
Mm,
like to see. Because listen, we all expecting Otis to turn. If you want to tell a good story, throw a curve in that shit. Or even, you know
mm,
what? Have fucking Maxine turn on Otis. That's what you gotta have. You gotta have a story. Like, I don't somebody's gonna turn on somebody, bro, but I don't think it's gonna be Otis. Honestly. Think about it. That would be a better story,
yep.
right?
Like
See? Be a good story. Our
it, it,
predictions
it, it,
was what?
it
Go ahead.
would enhances that storyline, and it wouldn't be just Sami Zayn and Chad Gable. Now you have maybe an extra player. If it would be um, Braun Breaker, Bronson
Or
Reed,
anybody.
one of
It
them
could
two.
be anybody. Because I'm telling you, Sammy is a good story. Like, for some reason, every time you put Sammy in something, it's a good story. It really is. For him and Kevin, to him with Shinsuke and all them back in the day, him with the bloodline, him going against the bloodline. He's a good story guy. So, now I get it, but I need this to turn a different way. So send your buddy an email, your favorite Triple H. Yeah, I mean, since you love him so much, he's the savior of WWE. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a Vinny guy. I'm a Vince guy. So I'm always gonna be a Vince guy. You know, that's me. You know, make WWE great again.
Wow.
Listen,
It wouldn't surprise me if Vince McMahon came up with that slogan for Donald
I would
Trump.
love it. I would love it. Listen, I miss Vince, man. I don't give a shit what anybody fucking say. I miss him. At least we got Stephanie back. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, give me Shane. I don't give a shit. Give me somebody. I need McMahon up in there. You know what I mean? Anyway, right call, bad call.
I thought it was the right call for right now.
For right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
for right now.
Our predictions was what?
We both predicted Sami Zayn.
Okay. Next match, which I thought was the dumbest match of the night, was the WWE Women's title against the champion Bailey versus Piper Nevin. Okay, let me go. All right. Okay. How can I say this? All right. First and foremost, Chelsea killed the whole get up. She killed it. Chelsea Curry, she looked good as hell. The whole kilt skirt, she killed it. I give her that. I give her that. I think this is probably the best match Piper looked better in than the last time when she took on Becky when she lost to Becky. When she challenged Becky for her title back in the day, like 2 years ago. All right, well, she was big time Bex. That was a pretty good match. I thought this was like something for Bailey just to get through. Uh It was good spots. I thought Piper gave more better spots than Bailey. Bailey sold pretty well. I give her that for Piper. She was in a homeland. So I like Piper. I like the whole Chelsea Piper thing. It's a nice little gimmick. I do like that. I love how way Chelsea came out with the mask and running around and shit. That shit was funny as hell too. The move that ended, how way that shit she flipped around. I don't know how the fuck she did that shit. I thought that was damn good with Bailey. Um, I'll be nice. I'll give it a C minus. But hold on, let me get this last one. This tells me that Bailey is not good as this baby. I like her as a heel. I hope Nia destroys her at SummerSlam. I really do. I want Nia to win it. I'm not sold on Bailey being the champion. I wasn't sold on her this and that with the EO shit. They gotta do. I feel a different storyline coming up with this title for SummerSlam. So, what's your opinion?
Uh, I thought it was a good match. It was one of Bailey's better matches that I
What?
seen in a while.
You said Bailey's,
Yeah, I thought it was one of her better matches.
ladies and gentlemen.
You
I
didn't like
swear.
it?
Ladies and gentlemen, can this me and this man ever agree on fucking anything? Right? She sold more than anything else, man. Come on.
Hold on. I'm talking
All right.
about the match itself. I ain't talking about the storyline or any other onsays that's going on with Bailey. Of course,
Okay, go ahead. I don't agree with you, but go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. All right. Go ahead.
yeah. So overall, I thought it was one of her better matches. As far as her being champion, I don't see any storyline. I don't
Mm-mm.
know where they're going with this as Bailey being the champion. Yes,
Mm-mm.
you're right. It doesn't make sense,
She's a
but
female
it's the match.
Cody. She's a female Cody. Admit
Yeah,
it.
pretty much.
Admit it.
Yeah.
She's a female Cody. Thank you. Go.
My favorite part of the match was when Chelsea Green got ejected from the ringside,
Oh
and
God,
then
with the
she came back
hand.
and she came back with the luchador mask.
She is so funny. I love her, man. She
Yeah,
makes she
that was very entertaining.
she's you know what? Everybody makes fun of her, but she sells it. She's so entertaining. And listen, it's entertainment, right? It's the
Yeah,
World Wrestling Entertainment. She is probably one of the most entertaining people on the whole fucking roster. I love seeing
probably
her.
just she's entertaining just as much as our truth,
Oh, I
the
wouldn't say
female
that.
version of our truth.
Well, yeah, yeah. Oh, yo, you know what? Imagine those two together for
Hmm.
something. That would be fucking hilarious. Oh my God. But
Now I got your
that would
mind curious.
seriously. I mean, just for a segment, just to see how they are together, like how she is, how he is. Like, cause you know that whole him and remember him, he was with Carmella, whatever her
Yeah.
name was. They was cool. But you put Chelsea and Truth together, oh my God, that's a whole nother level. That's beyond funny. That's beyond. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah,
You
you're
was
right.
talking
Yeah,
about
I mean,
you was talking about the female Cody Rhodes match. Go ahead.
hey, you just do not like Cody Rhodes right now, do you?
I don't like barely either. No, bro. No, listen, I'm sorry. I gotta say this. I gotta say this. You preached so much to me about how your boy Triple H is going to come up with good storylines. He's the savior of WWE. Okay. He had no fucking plan for Cody and female Cody Bailey. None. They're not doing anything. Like There is no storylines. Like, what are these writers doing? Because I don't see it. The Chad Gable shit is better. Well, the Bloodline shit was better. Well, this new Bloodline's fucking stupid. I just don't dig it. I like stories. But anyway, I had to interject there. I'm sorry. So overall, so
I,
you like Bailey, Piper, Nevin?
I thought it was one of Bailey's better matches, yeah. But storyline, like you said, I mean, personally, I wouldn't even have done the match if it was in my hometown if I knew I was gonna lose. More props to Piper. I mean,
Piper looked pretty good though. I mean, she looked better than she used to. Cause she was a jobber. Like she was like nothing. She did some good moves though. I give her that today. I mean, right when she did her little Piper driver, I was like, oh shit, for a second, I thought they would get that shit to her. I was like, shit, what the fuck? Like, but only for a second, because I knew she wasn't gonna win the title. So,
hmm.
sir, overall, good call, bad call.
I'm actually gonna say I thought it was the bad call because, like I just said, if you're
Oh,
gonna put, yeah, I just told you if it was me in her position, I would not have taken that match if I knew I was gonna lose in my hometown or home country. That's where she's from.
yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of people lose their home country. A lot of people lose their home country. They do. I mean, God knows. I mean, the next one. I mean, we got a lot to talk about that one. I mean, you know, I mean, I like I said, I gave it a C minus. I thought that was Piper's best match. I thought that I've seen since her when she took on Becky like 2 years ago. I think that was her best match. I think it was the right call. Having female Cody win. Cody won. Cole Bailey, whatever her name, Cody Bailey. She won. you know, we already know what's gonna happen at SummerSlam. I know her and I know the whole damage control shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. They're just not consistent with the stories, man. I'm so tired of this shit. Like, I'm not saying that Vinny's era did any better. Well, they kind of did an attitude era. Everybody had a story and attitude era. So, that was better. But I don't know what's up with the writing. I know he likes long-term story building. I get that shit. But one last question. What do you do with Bailey until SummerSlam?
That's a good question because I've been trying to figure that out for the last 2 months.
Damn.
I said before. I said before that I didn't see no storyline with Bailey. That's why I thought the women's division kind of sucked.
well, don't forget people are hurt. Rhea got hurt. I I can tell you what killed the women's division is when Charlotte got hurt. When Charlotte got hurt, because I know they had plans for her. I guarantee she was gonna win one of these fucking titles. And she never got hurt. I guarantee it. She was gonna win something. But I can't wait till she comes back because they need her back bad. I don't know when Rhea's coming back, but whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We both had Bailey
It's gonna
winning, am
be
I right?
interesting. Yeah, we both chose Bailey.
All right, sir. This is the main event, the World Heavyweight Championship. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. I want you to have the honor of describing the main event to this audience because I know you probably loved it. Probably give it A plus, didn't you? A plus plus. Come on, come on.
Ah,
But don't forget, you better add the biggest botch in the history. That shit wasn't playing, bro. That wasn't playing. I don't know how you
All
playing that shit, but you go right
right. All right.
ahead.
So Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre.
Get it, baby. Get it.
The part that gets me is that, and I have so much respect for Damian Priest. I really do. He gets his leg tied up against the ropes, and you see the botch very well played off. That
Yeah.
was an accident. I don't think that was something that he meant to do.
No.
But you see Drew McIntyre basically assisting him when the ref was telling him, you can't win the match that way. That was very well played off. That could have ended very bad. Uh,
Yeah.
that could have ruined the entire match. I don't know how the hell he is. Priest was working with one good leg,
Oh, he fucked that shit
executing
up.
those moves.
Those were steel. Those were steel
Oh,
cables, bro.
oh.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what it is that he broke, but I mean, like I felt that shit just by watching him because he was struggling after that. He was struggling big time. Of course, I thought that McIntyre kind of had it. There was some points where I thought that it was going to be over, and I'm like, okay, cool. I liked it the
Well,
way the ending went. Of course, McIntyre lost in his home country.
yep.
Me personally, I am not a big fan of any talent losing in their hometown. I'm not. I mean, if you're gonna have a wrestler in their hometown, especially for a championship match, give them the fucking belt. Let them lose it on the next night on Raw or what on the next show on the next pay per view. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not. For me, it kills the whole vibe.
Okay. Uh,
I
like I
understand
said.
why they said. I understand why they set it up the way they did
Mm-hmm.
because now you have CM Punk returning back.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to. The first referee got knocked out. So the second referee, which was CM Punk, only counted to two. Basically told Drew McIntyre, "Fuck you, I'm back."
Mm-hmm. They've done that. They've done that skit so many times over the years. That first of all, that was a Vinnie Mac skit, from back in the day. They've done that with a referee come out. Stone Cold did it. The Rock did it. Uh, Roddy Piper did it back in the day. Basically he stole from my man Vinnie Mac. But I'm just saying anyway. But they've been
It's
doing
not.
that shit for years.
It's
They do
Punk
it all the time.
and Drew McIntyre. What better way to have that scripted for them? They hate each other in real life. I don't know about
Oh
now,
yeah,
but
they do.
before they hated each other, huh? They hated each other. They can't stand each other. I mean, you can. The camera doesn't lie. You can basically see the hatred they have for each other on
Oh, they
their
don't like each
face
other in real life
expression.
for real. Yeah, they don't like each other. They don't like each other. And you're right. It sets up SummerSlam for Punk and them, but I do agree with that, but I don't. But I knew Drew wasn't gonna win that shit. I knew it.
Hmm.
They gonna give Damien his flowers and all that shit, even though he fought through pain. Now, the match, it was a pretty good one. I mean, even with him on one leg, I mean, I give it. It was a good match. It was a good story, like you said. It's building up everything. I think, but what's gonna piss me off, right?
What?
If he don't give it to my man at SummerSlam, Gunther,
Uh,
because
thing that pissed everybody off.
if Damien don't drop it to Gunther at SummerSlam, you, I would like to know how you gonna explain that. Unless you got plans for Gunther out there, you gotta have him have a belt, bro. You got to. I told you about this before. He is made to be a champion. He is made to hold it for years, man. It's a better story. He's a better fucking story. I mean, he's better than your buddy Cody Rhodes and shit. But like, I'm
Damn.
sorry. I'm sorry. The best story out there, the best story is Logan Paul. But I'm just like, no. But now for that reason, hold on. Now for that reason, you have to take that title off him with LA Knight. You got this. So you gotta have that for SummerSlam. He gotta drop it. But I'm telling you this right now, I'm telling you and the audience right here. They're gonna have that match at SummerSlam, and I bet you um, a brisket sandwich, a good brisket sandwich, right? Straight from Texas, because I know y'all got the best damn brisket in the fucking world down there. All
Oh,
right.
we got Tooth Barbecue, the best barbecue place in the world.
Oh, okay. All right, okay. Logan wins at SummerSlam and still keeps the belt. And I bet you they rob my man Gunther and come up with a bullshit excuse. I see it coming, bro. After I seen this shit, this Clash of Champions shit here, after I seen Clash of Champions, right? We already know what's gonna happen in Money in the Bank. Okay? Depending who's defending their title at Money in the Bank, depending who wins, usually somebody cashes in, right? A Money in the Bank, right? Usually, right?
Yeah.
I don't want nobody to cash in Money in the Bank. Nobody. Nobody. But somebody's gonna fucking do it. I don't see anybody winning and cashing in anyway. But if you want long-term story building, as they fucking saying, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna fuck up SummerSlam. It's gonna be the worst ever. First of all, you don't got the firepower. You got the firepower. What matches you have? You got Nia Jax versus female Cody. Okay, Cody probably gonna defend. That little six man's gonna be wherever, right? And you can't have Randy turn on them right that quick and go to SummerSlam that quick. So tell me what Cody's gonna do. What, something with the bloodline? Let me guess. Oh, I get it. Cody versus Solo. Wow.
You know what? I have been reading stories about that might be a possibility for
Wow.
SummerSlam. I know I said before I like to see a Bloodline Civil War between Roman Reigns and Solo. That's what I want to see.
Well, I don't think if Roman does come back, I know he's training now. That's what everybody's reporting. So if you put Solo against Cody and he pissed Roman off and Roman comes in and spears Solo or whatever and keeps him cheating or some shit and it breaks up the Civil War, that's fine. I'll go with that. But for that storyline. But for your boy Cody, man, you have fucking nothing for him. You have nobody set up to challenge him. Who else going to challenge him besides Randy?
It just seems like they're giving Cody these one-time
Stupid matches.
matches. Yeah,
He's putting wear and tear on his body for nothing. He went through all that shit with Logan in fucking Saudi Arabia, all that punishment there. He had an unnecessary I quit match here. You're wasting his career. So you're putting more bumps and bruises on something for bullshit matches that don't make no fucking sense. It don't make sense. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, listen, I know you're a Cody guy, but they're not writing a good story for him, man. It's fucking bullshit. They're wasting him. That's why I said title reign is bullshit. Now Gunther, I mean,
mm.
they, just like Bailey, bullshit. Anyway, what was our final prediction, sir?
You predicted Damian Priest will win, and this was interesting. I predicted Drew McIntyre, but I didn't say that he would win the championship. I said he'll probably win by DQ or count out.
Yeah, why you say that?
You can't have a talent lose at their home country. For me, it was just a way to make Drew McIntyre looked strong while still trying to keep Damian Priest as champion.
Well,
Hey,
blame your buttons.
but I'll accept the ending. I will accept the ending. This one, and I'll make this one exception because CM Punk is back.
So,
CM Punk is back, and I want
okay. So CM Punk didn't come back. You wouldn't accept it.
hell no, I wouldn't accept it. I'm not a fan of talent losing in their hometown. I'm not.
I got you. All right. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is our episode today. I'm sorry I didn't show. I didn't come off right. I was too upset. Again, my
Nothing but
co-host
love,
Mario and
Lou.
I do not disagree. We disagree on everything. I'm gonna give Mary the final word because I'm still pissed off. I think the storyline, the storytelling in this Clash of the Castle sucks. There's no story. There's nothing real legitly for Cody. I don't give a fuck with this bloodline shit or not. There's nothing for female Cody with the title with Bailey. Okay, great. You got CM Punk versus Drew. We knew that shit was coming anyway. Everybody fucking knew it was coming. Uh, Jade is gonna kill somebody. So, Mario says she needs to go back to NXT or go to NXT, which will never happen. But that's my final thoughts. We're gonna let Mario do his final thoughts. What's your final thoughts, sir, on the whole card?
On the whole card. The one good thing about the card when you see the guys in the bagpipes coming
Yeah.
out and playing Scotland the Brave. I thought that was pretty cool.
Okay.
Reminded me of this one guy who said, "I came here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum."
Oh, who said that? I heard that before. Who said that shit?
Roddy Piper.
Oh, that's it. That's it. I forgot about that. Okay, I know I heard that shit before. Okay, go ahead.
Other than wrestling and storylines, I thought that was pretty cool. Showing off their beautiful culture and again the fans. And I think I said this before. It wasn't. It's not. I don't think anyone's going to beat France. But
Oh
if
no.
WWE keeps on going to them countries and they have them fans reacting the way they do, I guarantee you guys, we are not going to have WrestleMania in the States anymore.
Shit.
Some way,
Well,
somehow, we as fans need to step up our game.
bro, wait till Toronto. They go blow that shit off the roof. When Money in the Bank goes in Toronto, they go blow it out the fuck. They know what France did. And you know how loud they were in Montreal with Sammy and Roman. Toronto go blow that shit out the water. Go blow it out. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is the episode this month for Wrestle Talk. Next month, July 6th, is Money in the Bank from Toronto. Hopefully, my pick will win female because I want to win the Money in the
Keep it going.
Bank. I want Tiffy Town to win Money in the Bank. I really want that. I think that would be so good. And I don't know about the men, but I really don't care. I just want Tiffy Town to win it because I think that's entertaining as fuck right there. You got anything else to say before we get out of here, sir?
Nah, I can't wait till the next pay per view. Actually, I'm looking forward to SummerSlam. Just hope they
We
don't
still got
fuck
Money in
that
the
up.
Bank, bro.
I'm actually not even looking forward to Money in the Bank.
Oh my god.
We just brought up some points.
Okay.
You brought up some points that will affect everything come SummerSlam.
And we gonna
And we just
find
saw it
out.
all on Clash at the Castle.
Okay. We gonna find out if your buddy Triple H is gonna do the right thing. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining us for this week on Wrestle Talk. We will see you next time at Money in the Bank, where hopefully next time me and Mary will agree on something. Peace.